The Eiffel Tower, made of iron, can expand in the heat. During hot weather, it can grow by up to 6 inches, 15 centimeters, due to thermal expansion of the metal. So, the Eiffel Tower's height isn't entirely fixed. Astronauts can grow up to 2 inches taller while in space due to the lack of gravity. The spine elongates without the compressing force of gravity, but astronauts typically return to their original height after a few months back on Earth. Wombats produce cube-shaped poop. This unusual feature helps prevent the feces from rolling away and serves to mark their territory. Their digestive system is so efficient that it can take up to 14 days to process food. Bananas contain potassium, and about 0.0117% of potassium is the radioactive isotope potassium-40. While the radiation is harmless, eating a banana does technically expose you to a tiny bit of radiation, making them one of the most radioactive foods you can consume. Octopuses have 3 hearts, 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. Additionally, their blood is blue because it contains copper-based hemocyanin, which is more efficient than iron-based hemoglobin in cold, low-oxygen environments. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, lived around 2,000 years after the Great Pyramid was built, around 2560 BC. However, she lived only about 2,000 years before the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969, making her closer in time to the moon landing than to the pyramid's construction. The species Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish, can revert its cells back to an earlier stage of development, essentially allowing it to bypass death from old age. This process is called transdifferentiation. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 is considered the shortest war in history. It lasted only 38 minutes. The conflict was between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar over the succession of the Sultan after the previous one died. These facts span a wide range of topics and offer intriguing insights that are sure to grab attention and spark curiosity on social media. Venus has an incredibly slow rotation, taking about 243 Earth days to complete one full spin on its axis. However, it only takes 225 Earth days for Venus to orbit the Sun. This means a day on Venus lasts longer than its year. Sharks have existed for about 400 million years, while trees appeared around 350 million years ago. This means sharks have been swimming in the oceans for 50 million years before trees even started growing on land. Humans have a remarkable sense of smell, capable of detecting over 1 trillion different scents. This is far more than previously believed, which was thought to be only about 10,000. The olfactory system is incredibly sensitive and plays a major role in our daily experience. Certain species of turtles, like the eastern box turtle, can absorb oxygen through their cloaca, the opening used for excretion and reproduction. This ability, known as cloacal respiration, allows them to stay underwater for long periods. The shortest scheduled commercial flight in the world is between 2 islands in the Orkney Islands of Scotland. It covers a distance of 1.7 miles, 2.7 kilometers, and lasts only 57 seconds. The flight is operated by Loganair and connects Westray and Papa Westray. Clouds may appear fluffy and light, but a typical cumulus cloud can weigh more than 1 million pounds, or about the weight of 200 elephants. This is because clouds are made up of tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air. In the town of Tromsø, Norway, the sun does not set for about 2 months, from late May to late July. This phenomenon is due to the town's location above the Arctic Circle, where the sun remains visible 24/7 during the summer months. Jellyfish are simple creatures with no brain, heart, or bones, yet they have survived for over 500 million years. Instead of a brain, they have a simple nerve net that helps them sense their surroundings and control their movements. Every day, about 60 tons of cosmic dust, microscopic particles from comets and asteroids, falls to Earth. These tiny particles enter Earth's atmosphere at high speed and eventually settle on the ground, making space a little closer to home. Clouds may appear fluffy and light, but a typical cumulus cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds, or about the weight of 200 elephants. This is because clouds are made up of tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896, the shortest war in history, was sparked by a dispute over the succession of the Sultan of Zanzibar. The conflict lasted just 38 minutes, and it is rumored that one of the causes was the killing of a cat belonging to the British consul. The village of Rocamadour in southwestern France is built into the side of a cliff. The unique layout has homes, chapels, and other structures carved directly into the limestone rock, offering spectacular views and a glimpse into ancient architectural ingenuity. The oldest recorded "your mom" joke dates back to 1900 BC and was found on a Babylonian tablet. Humor about moms seems to have stood the test of time, even in ancient civilizations. While humans and bananas might seem worlds apart, we actually share about 60% of our DNA with the fruit. This reflects the fact that all living organisms share a common ancestor, leading to many similar genetic traits. It's estimated that there are about 70 sextillion stars in the observable universe, far more than the 7.5 quintillion grains of sand on Earth's beaches. The scale of the universe is truly mind-boggling. Male penguins court females by presenting them with a pebble. If the female accepts the gift, they mate and use the pebble to help build their nest. This charming proposal is a way for males to demonstrate their ability to provide. William Shakespeare is credited with coining over 1,700 words in the English language. Words like eyeball, swagger, and bedroom are just a few examples of his creative contributions to modern English. Mercury has an incredibly slow rotation, taking about 59 Earth days to complete one full rotation. But its orbit around the Sun only takes 88 Earth days. This means that a day on Mercury is longer than its year. Cleopatra, the famous queen of Egypt, was actually of Greek descent. She belonged to the Ptolemaic dynasty, which ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's death. Cleopatra was the first of her line to embrace Egyptian culture and language. The blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, has a heart so large and powerful that its heartbeat can be heard from more than 2 miles (3.2 kilometers) away underwater. Its heart is about the size of a small car. Press the bell button and subscribe for more videos.